So did you all hear about Vivica Fox? Yes, the real Vivica Fox. She just got a BBL, and when she showed up with her new look, people were really surprised. She looked very different, and many people did not like it at all. Some people are saying it looks bad, and they are even calling it botched. It looks like she tried too hard, and now people are talking about her all over social media. Vivica has seen the comments, and now she is speaking up. She shared why she got the BBL, and it sounds like she is already starting to regret it. She is now 60 years old, and she said she did not know it would turn out like this. The way it looks now is not what she hoped for. To make things even more serious, 50 Cent has started talking about it too. He said that the surgery is nothing to be proud of. He is not being kind, and it looks like he wants everyone to know how he feels about her new look. Let me know if you want to add more or change the tone. So did you all hear about Vivica Fox? Yes, the real Vivica Fox. She just got a BBL, and when she showed up with her new look, people were really surprised. She looked very different, and many people did not like it at all. Some people are saying it looks bad, and they are even calling it botched. It looks like she tried too hard, and now people are talking about her all over social media. Vivica has seen the comments, and now she is speaking up. She shared why she got the BBL, and it sounds like she is already starting to regret it. She is now 60 years old, and she said she did not know it would turn out like this. The way it looks now is not what she hoped for. To make things even more serious, 50 Cent has started talking about it too. He said that the surgery is nothing to be proud of. He is not being kind, and it looks like he wants everyone to know how he feels about her new look. Let me know if you want to add more or change the tone. Vivica, you cannot go back in time. Since the movie Motives 2 came out in 2007, many people have noticed how much Vivica's face and body have changed. If you look at how she looked in the 1980s and 1990s, she looks very different now. In Hollywood, almost every actress, and even some actors, have done something to change how they look. Some people look better after the changes, but some do not. The main goal is always to make sure the work looks natural so that nobody can tell anything was done. But that does not seem to be true for Vivica Fox. Vivica has always said that she only got breast implants and some Botox to smooth out the lines on her forehead and around her eyes. But many people believe she has done more than that. Some reports say that Vivica started changing her look early in her career. This started when she began getting more acting roles and making more money. She even said that she got butt implants around the time her movie 2 Can Play That Game was released. But later, she had them removed. After that, she got more work done, like fillers to make her cheeks look fuller and more lifted. Vivica also got some work done to make her mouth area look fuller and more shaped. She has had many changes to her face over time, and now her face looks very different from how it used to look. When you add all that work to the changes that come with menopause, it becomes easy to understand why her look has changed so much. Some people also believe that her body may have reacted badly to some of the injections she got. This might have made the changes in her appearance even more noticeable. But the truth is, there was never anything wrong with how she looked before. Even when she started changing her face, I do not know what she was feeling or thinking. But to me, she has always been a beautiful woman. I never had anything against her. You know what I mean? If she felt like she needed to do something for herself, that is her decision. But getting a BBL at the age of 60, or even close to 60, feels like too much in my opinion. What really made people talk more about her surgeries was when she came on the Tamron Hall show in 2024. Many fans noticed how swollen her face looked, and short clips from the show started going around everywhere. Vivica's pictures and videos started going all over the internet. People began saying all kinds of things about her new look. Some even started calling her Botox Barbie and kept making fun of her face and body. After hearing all that, Vivica replied by saying, "I am smiling and happy. No worries, I am good, darlings." She tried to show that she was not bothered. But soon after that, she went and got a BBL. It is clear that Vivica still cares about how she looks, and that is not a bad thing. But getting a BBL at the age of 60 has made many people raise questions. People are saying, if you do not feel good about your body at 60, then when will you ever feel good about it? So did you all hear about Vivica Fox? Yes, the real Vivica Fox. She just got a BBL, and when she showed up with her new look, people were really surprised. She looked very different, and many people did not like it at all. Some people are saying it looks bad, and they are even calling it botched. It looks like she tried too hard, and now people are talking about her all over social media. Vivica has seen the comments, and now she is speaking up. She shared why she got the BBL, and it sounds like she is already starting to regret it. She is now 60 years old, and she said she did not know it would turn out like this. The way it looks now is not what she hoped for. To make things even more serious, 50 Cent has started talking about it too. He said that the surgery is nothing to be proud of. He is not being kind, and it looks like he wants everyone to know how he feels about her new look. Let me know if you want to add more or change the tone. There are some BBLs that look more natural, where the thighs and hips match the shape. Those do not look so bad. But what Vivica has done, people have different opinions about it. Vivica has always been a very beautiful woman. Maybe all she needed was some vitamin E oil and a little shea butter to keep her skin soft and glowing. She really did not need to change herself so much. And of course, as soon as people started talking about her new body, 50 Cent came in like he always does. It feels like every time Vivica is in the news, 50 Cent is not far behind. Honestly, this man always has something to say when it comes to Vivica. He might be one of the worst when it comes to letting go of old things. Everyone knows that 50 Cent does not let things go. If he has a problem with you, he will keep joking about you and watching your every move. He will keep doing that as long as he is alive. Vivica and 50 Cent had a very short relationship. It only lasted for a few months back in 2003. By the next year, in 2004, they had already broken up. But now, even after more than 20 years, he still goes after her every time she is in the news or trending online. In 2016, he made fun of her again. He posted a picture of a woman who had bad plastic surgery, and right next to it, he posted a photo of Vivica. Along with the pictures, he wrote, "I do not know why people would want to cross me. If I was not me, I would stay out of my way, because I am going to keep winning." That comment made people talk, and many felt like it was hurtful and very personal. Vivica has never stayed quiet when it comes to 50 Cent. She always responds when he brings up her name. One time, she even said that maybe he is a little fruity, just like the people he always makes fun of. Then she added, "The pot calling the kettle black." And let me tell you, that comment was full of shade. That was not just a small joke. That was strong. It was real shade. It was loud, and it made people stop and say, "Wait, did she really just say that?" It made people wonder what she really meant. Like, are you trying to tell us something about 50 Cent? Because that sounded like something much deeper than just a joke. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Wait a second, Vivica Fox, what exactly are you trying to tell us? Well, I mean, we had a great time when we were together, but there just seems to be something about him that is not very clear. When 50 Cent decided to speak up and share his thoughts, fans expected his comments to be so harsh that Vivica would have to defend herself. But to everyone's surprise, this was the first nice message he had posted in a long time. While he did not give her a compliment, it was still much kinder compared to the usual comments he has made about her in the past. For many people who have followed the relationship between Vivica Fox and 50 Cent, this moment felt like a huge shift. Over the years, their interactions have often been filled with tension, sarcasm, and occasional jabs at one another. 50 Cent is well known for his outspoken nature and, at times, has taken direct shots at Vivica. So, when he shared this message, it seemed like something had changed. Instead of the usual snarky remarks, there was a certain level of respect in his words, which left people wondering if there had been a change of heart on his part. Vivica Fox and 50 Cent's relationship dates back to the early 2000s. They were briefly involved in a romantic fling, but things ended quickly and, over time, they seemed to have moved on. However, their past continued to resurface whenever either of them was in the news. It seemed like no matter what, 50 Cent could not resist making some kind of comment whenever Vivica was in the spotlight. And the same thing happened once again after Vivica's surgery news hit the headlines. When news broke about Vivica's decision to undergo surgery, fans quickly took notice. Many thought that 50 Cent would have something to say about it, as he often expressed his opinions on such topics. However, this time, instead of mocking her or making cruel comments, 50 Cent shared a message that surprised everyone. It was a far cry from the usual criticism he would throw at her, and fans couldn't help but feel a little shocked. Although his message was not exactly a compliment, it was noticeably gentler than his usual remarks. He shared his thoughts on Vivica's surgery, but it felt like he had softened a bit. This moment raised a lot of questions in people's minds. Had 50 Cent really changed his attitude, or was he simply trying to keep things civil for the moment? Regardless of the reason, the message felt different, and for many fans, it felt like a step in the right direction. In the past, their relationship had been anything but smooth. Vivica and 50 Cent had shared a lot of drama, with plenty of back-and-forth comments. Their short relationship in the early 2000s ended on a sour note, and ever since, their interactions have been marked by teasing and sometimes bitter remarks. Fans often wondered if the tension between them would ever subside. But after this recent message, it seemed like there might be a change in the air. Vivica Fox, a well-known actress, has always been in the public eye. Over the years, her appearance has been a topic of discussion, and she has faced her fair share of criticism. People have had a lot to say about her looks, her choices, and her career. Despite this, Vivica has remained strong and confident, choosing to make decisions for herself. But when it comes to her appearance, Vivica, like many others, has faced pressure to maintain a certain look, especially in the entertainment industry. This pressure often leads people to make choices that they might later regret. In Vivica's case, she made the decision to undergo surgery, which caused a lot of buzz online. Some people supported her choice, while others criticized it, saying she should have embraced her natural beauty. It is never easy to be in the public eye, especially when it comes to personal decisions. For Vivica, the decision to go through with the surgery may have been motivated by a desire to stay relevant in a world where appearance is often prioritized. But as time passed, she started to question whether she had made the right decision. When 50 Cent shared his message, many fans were expecting him to jump in with more criticism. Instead, he surprised everyone by being kinder than expected. The comment, while not complimentary, showed a different side of him. It left many people wondering if perhaps he had matured or simply wanted to avoid stirring up more drama. After all, his previous interactions with Vivica had often been filled with sharp words, and this was a stark contrast. This change in tone sparked a lot of conversation. Was this the beginning of a new chapter in their relationship, or was it just a moment of calm before the storm? For some fans, it was a sign of growth, while for others, it felt like a temporary truce. It was clear that both Vivica and 50 Cent had a complicated history, but this recent exchange showed that there could be more respect between them than there had been in the past. For Vivica, the past few years have been filled with ups and downs. She has made decisions about her body and her career that have sparked both admiration and criticism. But through it all, she has remained unapologetically herself. She has continued to stand strong and proud, regardless of what others think. However, the message from 50 Cent left people wondering if there was a softening between the two, or if this was just another brief moment in a long history of mixed interactions. Regardless of what the future holds, one thing is clear: Vivica Fox and 50 Cent's relationship will always be a topic of discussion. Whether it is in the form of playful banter or serious remarks, people will always be watching and wondering what comes next. But for now, it seems like this latest exchange might have been a sign that the past is being left behind and that there is room for something new. After seeing a headline about Vivica's surgery, 50 Cent said, "Wait, let me see." Fans quickly thought that he might be joking about getting back together with her one more time. But he quickly shut down those thoughts, saying, "Who said I am coming back? I am not going to lie, that booty looked good though." If 50 Cent ever wanted to come back into Vivica's life, she would probably welcome him back with open arms. She has said many times that she is ready to be in a relationship and possibly even marriage. But she also mentioned that it has been hard for her to find the right person. Vivica has also said that 50 Cent was the love of her life. She even said she would be open to trying their relationship again. The main reason their relationship ended, according to her, was that they went too public too quickly. The love I had for him, and still have, will always be there. He was the love of my life. I will admit that without hesitation. He will always have a very special place in my heart. But after 50 Cent made that small comment about her, things just did not feel the same anymore. There has been a lot of negative feedback online. People who are close to Vivica are saying that she is starting to regret the changes she made to her body. Vivica has been in the entertainment business for over 40 years, and in Hollywood, your looks are often just as important, if not more important, than your talent. Vivica made these changes to stay relevant, but now she is realizing that maybe she did too much too soon. She is even thinking about reversing some of the work she had done. But the problem is, when you get cosmetic surgery, the changes stay in your body for a long time, even if you try to fix them. People are also really disappointed that Vivica thought she had to do this to keep up with other women. That is why it is so important to love yourself at every age. I mean, what is Vivica Fox doing with a BBL? Why would you want to look overdone at 60? If I were 60 and rich, you would see me wearing comfortable clothes, expensive jewelry, and having the most natural makeup. There is no reason to look anything other than beautiful at that age. Vivica getting a BBL at 60 makes me want to fall to my knees and cry. She can do whatever she wants, of course, but wow, Auntie, why? Do you think Vivica made a mistake with these changes, or should she just keep going? Share your thoughts in the comments, and do not forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.